What is up and what is good, everybody? Hope I didn't keep you guys waiting. Running a little bit behind today, but I made it. Let me know if everything sounds good. I see Vince. Vince is here. What's going on, my man? Yeah, there's not enough time in the day to do stuff. Let me tell you. I feel like the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland, always running everywhere with the clock and stuff. There's never enough time. Then there's that Twilight Zone episode. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Twilight Zone. Time enough at last. Yeah, it's never enough time. But glad you can join me, everybody. Thanks, Vince. Thanks. What's up, man? Jorge, how you doing? Everything's good. Everything's good. Running a little bit behind, but we're here, and we're gonna talk a little bit of toys. Mostly catch up with everybody. Really, the main reason why I do this, right? Anyone could just go on the internet and check out the toy news, but I like coming on here talking to you guys. Yeah, that's probably the best part about this. Just hanging out for a little bit, talking toys. I'm doing good, doing very good. Been busy. It's gonna be a busy summer. Conventions and stuff, and family stuff. It's gonna be a busy summer. We just kicked off for 2 days. It was great. It was awesome. Arthur, how's it going, Arthur? Yeah. But yeah, so we had the WonderCon video. That was great. It's great getting a lot of good views. I think it's working its way up to 3,000 views, which is awesome. And then the newest video, I don't know if you guys saw it, was my vintage Sandcrawler pickup for Star Wars by Kenner. I know Vince kind of helps out at the Toy Addicts toy store, so he kind of knew I had this thing on hold. So I finally put the video out. Vince, I don't know if you saw it, and it's doing very good. I can't believe it. I think it has a 1.5 thousand views already, making its way up to 2,000 views, which is, I'm actually surprised, because usually like the vintage toy videos, they don't get a lot of views. Mostly everybody wants to see like the modern stuff, because most collectors nowadays collect modern as compared to vintage toys. But thanks, Arthur. Thanks. Glad you liked it. Yeah, that Sandcrawler has been on my want list for a long time, and you don't really see it that often, and when you do, it's pretty high, but I was able to get it. Richard, what's up, my man? It's all good. I was late too. You were sitting next to John the day he put that. Oh, cool. So did he see it? Did John actually watch the video? Yeah, because I put it out on Saturday. That's right. So, and you saw it, actually got two Sandcrawlers, which is nuts. But yeah, like I said, Rich, it's all good. I was late myself. And then, so yeah, I have to go talk to John, see if he saw the video, see what he thought of it. But that's cool that he saw it. I know he's busy always there with the store and stuff. But yeah, so we got Arthur in the house. We got Vince. We got Rich. Jorge is here as well. So we're just gonna talk a little bit of toys, and then talk a little bit about what's going on. Oh, he just saw the notification. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, like I said, that Sandcrawler, been wanting that one for a long time. Glad to finally add it to the collection. And like I said, I'm surprised this video is doing really good, because usually the vintage toy videos they get good reviews, but not as much as like the modern stuff. But so I'm kind of glad that video's doing good, and hopefully it goes over 2,000 views on that one. That's awesome. And with that video and the WonderCon video, I've got a whole bunch of new subscribers this past like 2-3 weeks, which is awesome. We're working our way up to 5,000 subscribers, which is the goal for this year. That was my goal for the beginning of the year. try to reach 5,000 subscribers before 2023. It looks like we could do it. We'll see. Got to put out more videos, of course. I got lots of great videos coming up this summer. Thanks, Vince. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate all you guys' support, man. I appreciate you guys coming on and joining me here on the live streams, Action Figure Lowdown, which I am going to be going to every other week starting today. We took a week off, so in the middle. So yeah, it's fun doing this, but it's also like a little time consuming, and I got to fit this in along with everything else: family, work, the other normal videos for YouTube. So I think once every other week is going to be good, and then we could talk more about the news and stuff there, and then we'll catch up, you know. But if you saw the WonderCon video, I did pick up a few items, which will be, well, actually one item that's going to be a giveaway for when I hit 5,000. I showed that off really quick. If you guys saw it, I did pick up I got one of those retro turtles by Playmates. They look just like the vintage ones. Here, I'll open it. And Kevin Eastman was going to be there. Kevin Eastman lives in San Diego. For you guys that don't know, he's a co-creator of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, along with Peter Laird, who doesn't own it anymore. Actually, Nickelodeon owns Ninja Turtles now. But Kevin Eastman, one of the co-creators, he lives here in San Diego, so he's always doing autograph signings here in Southern California. And yeah, I thought it was cool to get this figure signed. Yeah, the last booth at WonderCon was insane. They were actually also at the Comic-Con Special Edition back in November. It was the first time I've seen those guys at any convention. Usually, you go to all the conventions in Southern California, you kind of see the same vendors at all the conventions. But that last booth, I forget what they're called. They were at WonderCon or they were at Comic-Con Special Edition, and then saw them again at WonderCon. And yeah, they got some crazy stuff. I don't even know if they sold anything, because a lot of the stuff they had at WonderCon, I saw that same stuff back in November in San Diego, special edition. So they pretty high, but I mean, I'm sure if you're really interested, they can wheel and deal. I know they set those prices high so they can try to get those people that don't really collect toys but want to pick up something from their childhood. But you know, us toy collectors, we know the deal, and we're gonna haggle like I did. I always haggle when I go to cons, flea markets, and stuff like that. Even at toy stores, I kind of haggle with that Sandcrawler with John from Toy Addicts. So it's not a retail store, so you can suggest other pricing, lower pricing. Well, Vince, when I hit 5,000, you'll have a chance to get it. So what I love about these turtles is they look just like the vintage ones. And then I got Kevin Eastman to sign this one. I don't know if you guys can see. Very good right there. He signed it in red because it's Raphael, which was really awesome. He did his little Ninja Turtle head sketch, his signature that he does, and then signed it Kevin Eastman, and it's dope. I mean, Vince, you probably have a vintage carded turtle, don't you? I don't have any of the original ones carded, but I think they're pretty similar, I believe. And these are to the vintage ones. Yeah, the prices were insane, definitely. So this pickup was for you guys, for the subscribers. So when I hit 5,000, we're gonna definitely do a giveaway, and then one of you guys is gonna win this awesome turtle. I want to keep this thing, but it's going out to one of you guys. Oh yes, I did. I got that Playset. Yeah, he hooked me up with. He gave me a few $100, which was awesome. If you guys don't know, there is a YouTube channel called Yes Have Some. They're pretty big on Instagram. Like, I don't know what, like 20,000 something followers, and they're fairly new to YouTube, but they're a whole bunch of guys and one lady, one female, and they're from Atlanta. They live in Georgia, and I've been watching them for a while and talking back and forth through some other YouTubers, of course. And I knew that the main host, his name is Craig. He wanted a Ghostbusters command playset. So I knew John at the Toyetic had one. So I messaged him, and yeah, we were talking, and he started talking to the store, the Toyetic, and the deal was between them. I was just kind of like the middle guy, kind of like the founder, right? But yeah, he bought it. He made a deal with Toyetic, and he got a vintage Filmation Ghostbusters Ghost Command. Yeah, so I kind of helped out with shipping it to him, because John he didn't want to have the responsibility of shipping that thing. It was pretty expensive. I know he had a price of $4,000. It's a super rare playset, and it was vintage, man. It was really clean, the unused stickers sheet. And I know he sent me pictures, texted me some pictures of, he already has it set up in his toy room and stuff. And I think he did a time lapse video putting it together. And I think Craig he's planning on doing more videos, more detailed videos showcasing the Ghostbusters command play set. So if you guys want to check that out, you want to check out those guys. They're called Yes Have Some on YouTube. Yes Have Some podcast. They're going to be putting out a video detailing that playset, which is pretty cool. Yeah, and he hit me up because it was some work, especially on the box. The box was really huge for the playset, and it's super rare that he had it. Yeah, it's insane. And then he has all the other figures too and vehicles, which it looks good. But definitely check out Yes Have Some then whenever he puts out those videos. They're a cool bunch of people, and they also they're mostly known for doing live streams on Tuesdays, and they put out videos here and there, toy pickup videos, but mostly they're like a podcast type of YouTube channel. Then we got Juan Lopez. What's up? He pre-ordered the Ronin figure. You know what? I totally forgot about the Ronin figures. I'm gonna have to pre-order them as well. I know Entertainment Earth has them. Big Bad Toys, so they have them all for pre-order. But there's two. There's one by NECA and one by Playmates. I think they both look pretty good. The one from I think the NECA one, I believe, looks just a little bit better, and they're around the same price. But yeah, those are cool. Yeah, like I said, they're mostly on Instagram. They've been around. They got a lot of followers on Instagram. Yes, Have Some. Yeah, and I think they started off as being mainly Ghostbusters. Yeah, that's definitely a line from Ghostbusters. Yes, Have Some. It's Louis Tully. If you remember the scene where he becomes he's the gatekeeper, right? He's a gatekeeper when he comes into the firehouse with that metal thing on his head. Or Egon puts a metal thing on his head, and he's doing all those experiments on his brain. And they're talking. That's where that line is from. He's like, yeah, I think he asked him if he wants some coffee. And he's like, do I want coffee? And he says, yes, have some. And then he repeats the line, yes, have some. So, yeah. Ooh, the NECA Party Wagon. We're actually going to get to that here in a few minutes once we get to the toys, to the toy news. So hold that thought. Vince, yes, it's the Keymaster. Yeah, so that's where that line's from. So I think they start off mostly as Ghostbusters, and then now they kind of branch out to other properties as well, talking about other things. But that's cool. And they're coming, like the guys and the chick from Yes Have Some. They're actually coming in May for Star Wars Celebration. So we're gonna try to do like a little meetup and hang out and stuff. And I asked them if they want to come down to the Toy Addicts, and I think they're gonna make the drive from Anaheim during Celebration to come down to Toy Addicts. We'll see how that goes, because I think they should definitely check out the store, especially where he got his Holy Grail playset, the Ghost Command. So we're gonna try to make that happen, and I'll let you guys know. And they'll be during Celebration. So yeah, that'd be pretty cool. We'll see. I'll keep you guys posted on that, and I'm definitely gonna be. I talk to them and stuff, so hopefully we'll see. We'll see if we can get that meeting going up. Yeah, well, Juan, that is what is up. I know. So I know Rich has been hitting me up. He's starting to get into the superpowers. I don't have the complete. I'm missing only like a little handful of superpower figures. So I kind of stopped picking them up. I know I'm missing like Plastic Man, and that's a figure that I need to get because he was one of the ones I played with a lot when I was a kid. Plastic Man. For some reason, I had Plastic Man, and he was one of my favorites from that line. Him and Batman and Superman were the 3 superpower figures I had when I was a kid. So I don't have all of them. I need to get Plastic Man because he's very nostalgic to me because of I had him when I was a kid. And there's actually Filmation actually had a Plastic Man cartoon in the early 80s, so that's probably one of the reasons why I picked him up. Yes, Rich is definitely on a mission. Usually when Rich sets his mind on the toilet, man, he goes all out. He starts collecting those things. I know he picked up the Playset, which is an awesome playset. The Hall of Justice. The Hall of Justice is amazing. I have that one displayed on my shelf, and then all the figures around it. But I got lucky with a lot of those figures. Superpowers. Like I said, man, years ago, it was so easy to pick up toys. And one of the ones that I picked up at a great price was that Mail Away Clark Kent Superpower figures. I don't know if you have that one yet. I remember someone had that one on eBay. Buy it now for $7 and with like $4 shipping. And man, I snatched that thing up like that for $7. That's insane. That's an awesome figure. You gotta have the Clark Kent, right? But yeah, I know I'm missing Plastic Man. I'm missing Miracle Man. Desaad. I'm missing Desaad. I should have picked him up when he was cheap. He's kind of going up in price now. Desaad. He kind of has the chrome. He has the hood. He has like some little handles. And who else am I missing? Missing some other ones. Not that many. But I have like a lot of the. I have all the main guys, like the heavy hitters, for sure. But I'm definitely always on the lookout for those. And I actually picked up like some, like Shazam. I picked up Shazam at Toy Addicts back in the day. So yeah, definitely Rich, keep me informed on your superpower pickups, man. I'd like to see how your journey is going on that superpower line. But yeah, what I do when I'm collecting, I usually get fixated on a certain line. Like right now, it's vintage Star Wars. So I'm kind of doing vintage Star Wars. I kind of put some of the, like the He-Man and Superpowers, I kind of put those on the back burner. So this year kind of has been a lot of Star Wars and Ninja Turtles. And speaking of Ninja Turtles, I didn't put this in my WonderCon pickups video, but I did post a picture on my Instagram. I don't know, some of you guys might not have Instagram. The only pickup I got for myself at WonderCon was a Ninja Turtle related item, and it's the board game, the Pizza Power board game. Still wrapped up, which is pretty insane. So this was the only pickup that I got. I don't know if you can see, you got the glare from the light, but this artwork here is amazing. Let's see. I don't know if you guys can see it. Turn off the light there for a minute. I don't think it helps much, but the artwork on this box is amazing. Here we go. So it's really cool, and you got Shredder, you got Krang, Turtle, Splinter, and awesome New York skyline right there in the city, and then you got, looks like the Technodrome popping out from the bottom, and then flip it around, you got some more awesome artwork there. So yeah, I've been picking up a lot of vintage board games lately because I'm planning on doing, I got a lot of ideas for videos coming up. One of them is doing like family game night with the family. So you had this as a kid. Yeah, I never had this one as a kid. I had other board games, but this is one that eluded me when I was a kid. But I definitely would have wanted to pick this thing up when I was a kid. Ninja Turtles, you can't beat that. So this one is probably from the late 80s, right? Has the copyright of 87, so I'm not sure when this one actually came out. But this is cool. So this was my only pickup from WonderCon. I forgot to show it off in the video. You had the table hockey game. Damn, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, that one. I've seen that one before. Where did I see that one? I forgot where I saw it. At one of the toy stores. I think one of the ones in Texas, or it could have been the Ninja Turtle bowling one. Yeah. So I don't know if I showed this in the video. If it came out in the video at the booth, the guy had it for $40. I was trying to get it for $30. He wouldn't budge. So I had to take out the cash. You know, I told him, how about 35? 35 cash right now. A lot of people at conventions pay like PayPal or credit card, Venmo. So the vendors down there, they definitely want cash. So tip for you guys when you go to flea markets or conventions, always bring cash, because that's when you're going to get the best deals. Because a lot of times they'll give you deals if you pick up multiple items, if you're paying by credit card. But if you're just picking up one item, cash is the way to go. That's how you get a deal, just by picking up one item at a convention. Cash. So for $35, he couldn't say no. So that was my one pickup. That's right, my man. That's right. It is. They like to see it. Plus, they don't get no fees when you pay those vendors with Venmo, PayPal. They got to pay fees and stuff like that and report it. They don't want that. So yeah, that was my only pickup from WonderCon, and then got that video and then the Sandcrawler video, my newest videos. And then we'll talk to a little bit more about conventions coming up here in a little bit. We'll get to the news really fast. Not much news going on. Well, actually, there was a lot of news, a lot of Ninja Turtle stuff coming out. A few little things here. Mostly, like I said, Action Figure Lowdown, just use this more as a way to, instead of just doing comments. Comments is cool. Definitely comments on the videos. I get back to everybody. Yes, sir. I'm definitely going to go to Comic Fest. I don't know for how long. I might just go for a little bit, but yeah, I'm working on that. I got to contact those people, but we'll get to that here in a minute. So I just saw this today right here. Super 7 has these Silverhawk figures, and so they announced Wave 3. Wave 3 is up for pre-order. And Wave 1 hasn't even come out. I was looking, they come out in July. So Wave 1 hasn't even come out. They already have Wave 3 on pre-order. But all these guys here are awesome looking figures. They sold for $55 a piece. But the vintage ones are super expensive now. So we'll take a look at some of this. Like these are pretty cool. Let me see. So the box is awesome. Stargazer. I have all these. I have in the vintage line. Like a Stargazer. I have Stargazer. I already have mint on card. So I definitely won't be picking any of these up. But it's just kind of cool to see. And if you don't want to spend the money on vintage figures, I guess this is the way to go through Super 7. And their articulation is pretty good. So Molecular, I know he goes for well over $200 loose, the vintage figure. So for $55, you know, if you don't want to spend the money on the vintage ones, Super 7 is the way to go on these. Hot Wing, like I said, I already own all these. These are based on the animated cartoon series, so it's dope if you're a Silverhawks fan. I am as well, but I like the vintage figures, of course. But like I said, these do look pretty awesome. Mumbo Jumbo, awesome. He looks pretty close to the vintage figure. So Rich, he's going to be at the Toy Addict this Saturday to hang out with Vince and pick up a couple of toys. Let me know what time you guys are going to be there. I might stop by. I'll stop by. Let me know. If it's later on in the afternoon, I might be able to make it. So yeah, hit me up, man. Let me know what time you guys are going to be there. I'll definitely stop by for a little bit, catch up. So Arthur, I don't know if you guys know Arthur. He lives in Mexico. He's a fan of the Toy Addicts as well. We gotta get Arthur. Arthur, you gotta come down to San Diego, my man. We're taking all the toys. You gotta come down to the Toy Addicts, hang out with everybody, get some toys. Yeah, they do look pretty dope, but definitely vintage. But like I said, if you don't want to spend the money on the vintage ones, or don't want to take the time to track them down, I guess for $55 is definitely a better deal, cheaper option than the vintage figures. And then I am a big fan of Godzilla, but these are like reaction figures. I don't think I'm going to pick any of these up. Like, I want to get this one. They made this one just like the vintage one, like the vintage colorway. So I'm gonna have to pick that one up second market, because I think it already sold out. But these are like little 5-inch, 6-inch, little 5-inch figures. It's pretty cool. I have the vintage one right here on the side. So I love these things. I'm a huge Godzilla fan. So if I can get the reaction figure that's like this one, I'm definitely gonna pick it up. But I don't need to have any of the other translucent colors. You can see his tongue right there, and then his fist shoots out. You push the button and it shoots out. So I don't think these reaction ones, their fist shoots out. But I have these. I have my Godzilla collection here in my son's room. He plays with those things. Godzilla's big, man. Godzilla is big. A lot of people love Godzilla, and they love the Japanese monster stuff. Like, it's a huge thing. Like, I have a good collection here of some Japanese stuff as well. Like this guy. See, these are all from Japan. I always keep the tags because I don't know why, I just do. But he's pretty cool. Like I said, a lot of these are imported from Japan, which is dope. I'm a big Japan fan of the Godzilla toys. They're cool. I know NECA. I have a few NECA ones as well, but yeah, the Godzilla stuff is huge, man. All the Japanese monsters. I know in Chicago they have a convention. What's it called? It's a convention all about like Japanese monster movies, like Godzilla and what are the other ones? The one with the turtle. But all those monster movies, like the Gargantuans and stuff like that, Mothra, and I'm drawing a blank. But yeah, like I said, they're huge, and they're pretty expensive. Like this one right here is based off like Sofubis from Japan. If you get the actual big ones, like they're like 8-9 inches, they're like $200-$300 a pop. So they're pretty expensive. But I'm definitely gonna pass on these. I might pick up this pennant here. It looks really cool, and it looks like it glows in the dark. King of the Monsters 1954. So that's pretty cool. I might pick this up. This looks pretty cool. But yeah, definitely big fan of Godzilla. So yeah, these are also my. Last time I was at Toy Addicts, I don't know if did he have any Godzilla figures there? I don't remember. I don't know if does he carry that much Godzilla stuff. People always ask for Mecha Godzilla. He's one of the cool ones. I have one Mecha Godzilla here somewhere. So I got this one. He's not a very big one. He's just a little small one. But my favorite is Ghidorah. King Ghidorah. This is my favorite Godzilla character right here, or monster. This is my favorite right here. This is one I picked up a long time ago. He's from Japan. Also, he's from Bandai, Japan. I don't know what year this guy is. This is 1984 on this guy. So this is an awesome figure. This is my favorite figure. But yeah, I'm gonna have to. I was huge on Godzilla, and then I stopped collecting them for a while because man, they're pretty expensive, like $200-$300, sometimes more, on those Godzilla figures. But yeah, like for some reason, every time I go to Toy Addict, I like pass through the Godzilla stuff. Maybe because I don't want to look and pick them up. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff. And King Kong, I'm a huge fan of King Kong. But yeah, there's a big convention in Chicago every year, all about Japanese monster movies and stuff. Ultraman as well. He's in that. Yeah, Rich, let me know. Let me know what time you're gonna be there, and I know Vince is there helping out as well. So I'll stop by for a little bit for sure. So that's it for the Godzilla news, and then Ninja Turtles. This is the last bit of big news that came out this past week. So Super 7, well, like a month ago, they did a pre-order on their Turtle Van, and now NECA came out with their Turtle Van as well, which is a lot cheaper. It's like half the price. That one by Super 7 is like almost $500, and this one's pricey too. It's $250. It's based off the animated cartoon, I believe, Party Wagon. So I like it. It looks pretty cool. I've been hearing a lot of things about it. It's too small. So it measures 14 inches long, 12 inches tall, and 8 inches wide. Yeah, it definitely is, man. They're always making figures. It is about time they make a vehicle. I know a few years ago NECA made for the Aliens line. They made that big mech, the yellow mech suit. I think it's called the Power Loader that Ripley uses in Aliens. I don't know if you guys, that could kind of be considered a vehicle. I don't know what you guys think. It's awesome. I remember that thing came out. It's freaking huge. I never got it, but that's an awesome little thing. It's not really, like I said, it's not really a vehicle, but it's kind of, But yeah, this thing, I think it looks really cool, and it's on pre-order right now. So it looks cool. You got the little side door that pops out. You got the cannons. The only thing that I don't really like about it is this hump right here, this big turtle hump. They should have made it, I think, flat and down. But I think the reason why they did this is because it opens up, kind of like in the intro of the cartoon. The roof opens up and then the turtles pop out, in the cartoon intro, which is cool. I can see. But like the details are very cool. I know a lot of people are complaining because it has like a boxy look, kind of playing the wheels and stuff. But you know what? It is what it is. So it's 8 inches wide, 14 long, 12 high. So it's pretty big. But I don't collect any of the NECA turtles. But one thing I do collect the Turtle Van. So I think I have most of the Turtle Vans from every year. I have the vintage one. I don't have the Channel 6. The Channel 6, for those of you that don't know, it's pretty much the vintage Party Wagon, but recolored, repainted with new stickers. And it's the Channel 6 news van. And it comes with an exclusive April O'Neil in a green suit. That thing is expensive as well. It goes for hundreds of dollars. And it's kind of on the rare side. I don't have that one, but I have all the Turtle Vans from all the other cartoon series from the early 2000s, the mid 2000s, and those I still have in box. But yeah, I think it looks cool, so we might pick it up, pre-order it, and you have till I believe the 19th. They're giving everybody a long time to place your pre-orders. Let's see what it says here. You got till April 19th at 12 p.m. Eastern to place a pre-order, and they also say they have payment plans as well for $250. So, like I said, you got a long time to save up. You can do payment plan or even save up for it as well. You got 6-7 more days before the pre-order is over. But it's cool. Definitely, this one I'm gonna think about as well. So imagine if Marvel Legends made a playset, that would be dope. Yeah, the only playset I could think of that they could do would be maybe the Stark Tower, right? The Avengers Tower. Besides that, I don't know what other playset Marvel Legends would do, but yeah, they're 6-inch figures. yeah, just that thing will be massive. Almost like the Super 7, Castle Grayskull, and what did they do? They did Snake Mountain. Those are huge. Those figures are what, like 7 inches, and then those places are gigantic. So if they were to do a Marvel Legend playset, it would have to be something like that big to that scale. And then Rich says he has April O'Neil in the green jumpsuit. He picked her up for $10. That is an amazing deal, my man. $10. I think she goes for around what, like 80. I think she goes for around $80 to $100 right now. That's one I've been looking out for as well. But I kind of want to get the van, the Channel 6 van. So that's on the list as well. But that's cool. That's a great pickup, $10. And man, it's cool when you pick up some awesome toys for good prices, man. Like I said, I picked up that Superpowers Clark Kent for $7. And then there's been other figures in the past that got steals on. And those are always like the best scores. You always remember those scores when you paid a little bit for something that you know goes for a lot. And then the last bit of news, Vince was talking about this earlier, is San Diego Comic Fest. So this is the next convention coming up here in San Diego. Like I said on the last live stream, it's the convention season has started. WonderCon was the big one that kicked things off for the year. This one is next, San Diego Comic Fest. If you live in San Diego, you've never been to Comic Fest, it's an awesome little convention. It's small, and they kind of pride themselves as being kind of like an OG kind of convention. It's all comic book dealers and toy dealers and artists. Nothing huge. Like, there's no big companies there. You're not going to see like Mattel, NECA, and it's small. They have it at one of the hotels, and it's good. All right, Vince, thanks for joining, my man. Always a pleasure. Glad you can join us, and we'll see about Saturday. I'll talk to Rich, see what time he's gonna be there, and then we'll talk about Comic Fest and stuff. Yeah, so I'm gonna be there as well. Probably only on Saturday though. But have a good night, Vince, and hopefully we'll see you this weekend at the Toy Addicts. But like I said, yes, so this is the next convention coming up. It's going to be April 21st to the 24th, so if you live in San Diego or Southern California, you want to come down to Comic Fest, check them out. It's a cool little convention. They always have like some guests, couple guests from the industry, signing autographs and stuff. No bigs, usually like artists or authors. And Comic Fest is cool. Let's see what their guests are this year. So they always, looks like they're celebrating the centennial of Gene Roddenberry, who of course created Star Trek. So these are the guests of honor. Peter David. So as you can see here, he's an Eisner Award-winning writer of The Incredible Hulk, Spider-Man 2099, Young Justice, X Factor, and Star Trek. So like I said, this is a small con, like the old school conventions from the 70s and 80s. They keep it old school, all strictly comics. So Jean Grant is the founder of Star San Diego. And so she's a member, also a committee member of WesternCon, StarCon, San Diego Comic Con, and Condor Con. So that's pretty cool. Ralph Matthew, I know he is big in Las Vegas. He owns, it's called Alternate Reality Comics in Vegas. I've heard a lot about this guy through, the comic book circle that I usually listen to. So he's big. He's gonna be a guest there as well. Who else do we got? Joe Phillips. Look, so these are all artists and stuff. They're successful people, Eisner Award-winning artists. So that's pretty cool. William Stout is usually there. William Stout, he's known for, he illustrated, Master of the Universe. He did a lot of that artwork, like Conan, Jurassic Park. He has a book about dinosaurs that's huge. He did all the artwork for the Master of the Universe movie with Dolph Lundgren. He did all that concept artwork. So he kind of created the look of He-Man from the 80s movie, which is cool. He's always there. I want to say he lives in San Diego because he's always here at these conventions. So these are some of the other guests. I'm not even familiar with some of these guys, but yeah, they'll be there. Comic Fest is a fun little convention they have here in San Diego. So I have to hit them up. I usually get press passes to this event. And so if you guys that live in San Diego, Rich, I don't know if you're going to go to Comic Fest, hit me up. I'll probably go like on a Saturday for a few hours. Like I said, I'm busy that weekend. I think I work that weekend, so I might have time to show up for a little bit. But I definitely got to go. Comic Fest is always fun. So if you guys that live here in the SoCal area, let me know if you guys are going to be there. It's pretty cool. I'm going to go and definitely hopefully do a video and find something to take home, right? If not, well, for those of you that can't make it, I'll definitely make a video so you guys can see what Comic Fest is all about. And 2020 was the last San Diego Comic Fest, and it was right before everything shut down for the pandemic. So you guys want to check out Comic Fest, go back to 2020. I put the video out for the 2020 Comic Fest, and like I said, it's always a cool little convention. So if you want to get a little sneak peek at what Comic Fest is all about, check it out. Go check out that video I did from 2020, and it's cool to have them back. But that's going to do it for this week's episode of Action Figure Lowdown. It was great catching up with you guys. So I'm working on some videos right now. Try to put one out this weekend. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. It's mostly going to be some pickup videos. So let's see. We got Phoenix Richardson just joining in. He says, sorry if you already talked about this. You're a little late to the party. You're going to SoCal Joe show May 1st in Temecula. It's pretty sure. I've heard of the SoCal Joe show. It all depends on what weekend it is. I work every other weekend, so I can't always make these shows. But I'm going to definitely look it up. It's all good, Rich, or Phoenix Richardson. It's all good, man. You just join in whenever you want. You can always go back and catch the replay of the live stream as well. So yeah, I'm gonna look that up. I don't know. I've never been to that show. I've heard of it. It's like mostly G.I. Joe stuff, right? But I'll definitely look it up and see what weekend that falls on. But yeah, like I said, I'll look it up and I'll see. But I haven't heard what date it is yet. Let me know what date it is. If not, I'll look it up myself. And if I'm free and able to go to any of these shows, I always make time to go, and check them out. What is up, my man? F602R is here in the house. He's an OG subscriber right here. It's always good to catch up with him, I believe. Glad for you to join us, man. I'm glad you could join us on this live stream. We're just winding things down, man. I know you. What was the first toy, and do you still have it, or do you get it? I don't even remember what my first toy was, but I did. A lot of the earliest toys I remember are like vintage Star Wars. I had like a C-3PO and the Hoth Commander, the guy with the mustache. I remember having those when I was a kid. I don't have any of my original stuff, but I did pick them up again. But glad you could join us. This is an OG follower from, probably from like when I had only a couple of subscribers. I had like 500 subscribers. I think he won like my first contest ever back in the day when I had like 500 subscribers. But that's cool, man. Glad you could join us, man. We're here every other Wednesday. So it's going to be every other Wednesday. It's the new schedule for Action Figure Lowdown. So next week there won't be none, and then till the following week. And then if I happen to do one in the middle, definitely stay tuned to my Instagram and on my community page on the YouTube channel. I'll post on there when I'm going live, or if I can't make it as well. Yeah, man, no problem. I'll see what day it is, and if I can make it, I'll make it. And like I said, if you follow me on Instagram, I'll definitely post updates there with what I'm doing. Like for Comic Fest, I'll definitely be snapping pictures and stuff when I'm there. So Instagram is usually is the easiest platform for me to let you guys know what I'm up to in this toy collecting world. So like I said, it was fun catching up with everybody. Hope you guys have a great week. Stay tuned to the channel. I'm gonna put out some kind of video. I'm not sure what it is yet. It's probably gonna be a pickups video. I've been picking up a lot of stuff like Turtles and Star Wars are pretty much the main things I've been focusing on lately. And if I can do a toy hunt, I'll do a toy hunt maybe for next week or something. But what I'm doing, I'm kind of saving right now for these conventions. Like I said, the next big one coming up is next month in May. It's going to be Star Wars Celebration. We're going to be there 4 days, guys. 4 days. We're getting a hotel. My girlfriend and I, we're getting a hotel. It's going to be up in Anaheim. So it's going to be crazy. And I'll probably put up a poll on Instagram and on YouTube. So like for WonderCon, I put up a video. It was like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. So for like these big conventions where it's multiple days, I'm kind of brainstorming ideas. I don't know what you guys like. Do you guys like seeing one long video of like the whole event, or would you guys rather watch like short videos, like split up, like day 1, day 2, or maybe one video all dedicated to one booth? Yeah, I'm gonna be putting out a poll for you guys to vote, because I don't know what to do. I have ideas for both. One long video is cool, you know, it could be like an hour long, even longer than an hour. I know some YouTubers do that, which is cool too, but would you guys sit through a whole video that long? I've done videos that long before too. And then splitting up into like days or booths, it's another idea that I had. And actually, I'm kind of leaning towards that, because the more videos, the more, you know, like views I could probably get. The more it draws in, multiple videos draw in more subscribers to the channel. And of course, that's always the best for the channel instead of long videos. But yeah, I'll think about both. So you guys let me know what you guys think about that. Longer videos, or like a whole bunch of shorter ones, like split up, like I could do day 1, 2, 3 at the conventions. But like I said, saving up a little bit for Star Wars Celebration. I know there's a lot of people are going to be bringing a lot of heat to that convention, a lot of holy grails, and a lot of actors are going to be signing autographs, which I'm big on autographs. So Rich says split them up in days. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm leaning towards as well. So yeah, so that's probably what I'm leaning towards. But I'll definitely still put out a poll on Instagram, YouTube, see what everybody thinks. But splitting them up is usually the way to go, I think, and it draws in more views to the channel. The more videos I put out, the more people come to the channel and subscribe. Which, like I said, I'm working on 5,000 subscribers. So for those of you that were late to the stream, 5,000 is the next milestone I'm working on, and this is going to be the prize for 5,000 for those of you guys that didn't see at the beginning of the video. It's a autographed Raphael from the retro Ninja Turtle line, and this awesome card art. It's just like the vintage one, which is cool. So I already showed this off earlier. So this is what we're working on here. This is going to be the giveaway, signed by co-creator of the Turtles, Kevin Eastman. So when we hit 5,000, that's going to be the now. Let's see. Yes, so that's it. That's going to do it for this week's Action Figure Lowdown. Always awesome talking to you guys. Thank you for joining in, Rich. Let me know. Hit me up on Instagram. Let me know, or send me a text. Let me know what you guys are going to, what time you guys are going to be at the Toy Addict this weekend, so I can stop by, catch you. I missed you last time I was hanging out with Vince, the Toy Addicts. And then Arthur, man, you got to come down here from Mexico. And anybody else who lives in the area, man, come on down to the Toy Addicts. That seems to be like the hangout spot as well. So yeah, thank you, Arthur, for the support, and stay tuned to more videos to come. I'm SoCal Shaolin. Thanks everybody for watching. Good luck on everyone's toy hunts out there. Definitely check out the last video, the vintage sandcrawler video. Richard, I don't know if you saw it. I picked up the Kenner Star Wars Jawa sandcrawler from the vintage Star Wars line. So that's a great video. It's getting a lot, like I said earlier, it's getting lots of views, which I'm happy for. Hopefully it goes over 2,000 views. It's doing great. But you should, my man, thank you, F602R. You should definitely make your way down to San Diego one of these days. But all right, everybody, peace out. Thanks for joining in tonight, and we'll catch you on the next action figure lowdown in 2 weeks, because we're going every other week now on the schedule. So thanks everybody for joining. Thanks for your support as always. You guys is why I keep doing YouTube videos. You guys make it fun. It's always cool to come and hang out with you guys for a little bit here on Wednesday nights. So good luck in everybody's toy hunts, and we'll catch you on the next one. I'm SoCal Shaolin. I am out, everybody. Peace. Have a good night.